Hey guys, it's Jessie. I am starting a bi-erasure campaign to tackle the stigma that bisexuality does not exist. The lack of awareness around bisexuality is absolutely obscene. We do exist and we're here to stay.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Jessie's Diary. I hope you've all had a good week. So today I just wanted to talk about bisexuality and my experiences with that recently as being a content creator, and I feel like a lot of my followers are part of the LGBT community, so I thought this would be a bit of an interesting one and we can discuss in the comments. I just wanted to talk about firstly what bisexuality actually is, because I feel there is still a bit of a stigma around it, and I wanted to just clear everything up and just actually say what it is. So bisexuality, by its definition, is to be sexually or romantically attracted to both men and women, or to more than one sex and gender. And it's also really important to note that your experience sexually does not define your sexuality, and it does not disregard your bisexuality or make who you are any less valid. So for example, if you've only ever dated men but you know that you fancy women, you're still bisexual, do you know what I mean? It doesn't take away from that.
Social media companies such as TikTok and Instagram are shadow banning queer creators who are using the hashtags such as bisexual, LGBT, gay, lesbian, etc. and are banning us under pornographic content, which is obviously really damaging to the queer community because it just feeds into that false narrative that queer people are hypersexual.
And yeah, I just wanted to talk about it because last Wednesday I was on a date night with my girlfriend and we were just out for a meal, and I used a hashtag bisexual, and the photo got taken down for breaking community guidelines under pornographic content. I wasn't wearing anything revealing, but obviously even if I was, literally let me live, I'm allowed to wear what I want. But yeah, it got taken down because of that hashtag, and it just got me thinking if I used hashtag straight and I was with a man, it obviously wouldn't have been taken down. So yeah, I was fuming, to be honest, and I feel like this has happened a lot to me since coming out as bi. Obviously being a content creator, I do rely heavily on the explore page to expand my reach, but I just feel since coming out as bisexual and using queer hashtags, I just feel Instagram's not been pushing my content and it's just been taking me completely off the algorithm.
If you have ever experienced unwanted censorship for your sexuality, please join in the conversation and help us raise awareness for this very important subject.
Hello everyone, it's Jessie Lavender. So today I'm going to be speaking about bi-erasure, as I'm doing a campaign to tackle the stigma around bisexuality and to show that we do exist, and obviously we are here and we're here to stay. When people say that bisexuality is transphobic, I just think that's because they don't fully understand what it means. It doesn't mean that we're only into cisgendered people, that's just not the case. So I think people are kind of afraid to look at what it actually is. Yeah, because obviously when I first started creating content and getting a bit of a following, I'm obviously quite straight passing, so it wasn't obvious that I was queer, and when I did make it obvious that I was, it was an expectation that, okay, well, if you are queer, then you're either single or you're with a woman. And I feel it is hard for women because I feel our identities are decided by who we're dating, and we're expected to justify our identity. And I feel especially when you are bisexual, you're supposed to justify it by your sexual past and who you've been with before, which is obviously ridiculous because you shouldn't have to explain your sex life to anyone really, unless you want to.
So yeah, I just wanted to talk about like social media companies like TikTok and Instagram, because they, at the end of the day, they profit off queer creators and using like hashtags like LGBT, bisexuality. But at the minute, I feel like a lot of us are being like shadow banned and taken down. Like me the other day, I was out for dinner with my girlfriend and I used the hashtag bisexuality and it got taken down due to pornographic content. And this is just something I wanted to talk about, because obviously like it wasn't pornographic, like there was nothing there that was like bad or anything like that. I feel like bisexual people are constantly told to pick a side, and I feel like we are underrepresented in media, film, even social media, and now we're being censored on platforms where we should be able to voice who we are. Bi-erasure is a really important subject to me, because I just feel like as a queer woman it shouldn't matter who I'm dating. If I'm dating a man, I should still be classed as bisexual, and if I'm dating a woman, I should still be classed as bisexual. And I feel like, bi-erasure is just pushing the narrative that you can't be both, you have to be one or the other. If you want to get involved, please use the hashtag ByeErasure or ByeCensorship on social media, and yeah, tag me.